right? Jason mentioned, no, we talk about, right? So this is Gibson. So this is a point of context, and then generating all this. Of course, with another team members, this is Cloud Professor is really, really small team. And then they're like a startup. They're doing every place with different roles and responsibilities without very clear definition. So I really, really need to credit to the team for making all this. They're really, really a small team, less than 10 people. Now, with Gibson joining me on the stage, actually, I want Gibson to give us more detailed ideas of really, really being the Cloud Professor, in the past year plus, right? Gibson, why don't you tell us what is the Cloud Professor all about?
Sure, that will be my honor.
This is your stage, please.
Oh, really? But okay, I'm so shy. But,
no problem.
Okay, but before I answer your question, could you give me 10 seconds?
Yes, please.
Okay. First, I want to say thank you, Maverick, to give us a chance to prove we can do the internal startup internally. And the second thing, I need to say thank you for Mark, Adam, Cindy, Kenzo, Josh, and Kenneth, and all the support team. Without you, I cannot be here.
Right. I really should present you Star Awards.
Well, I'm here. Okay. Let me calm down. Okay. Back to your question. Since then, speak of the IOB again and again. We think of before the IOB. We need to think of the real meaning of the IoT. Before we get into the IOB, we need to let more and more people know about the IoT. Thinking of that, we go back to the fundamental education. So we try to make more and more people to learn about the IoT. And in this case, then there will be more and more people can do the application and innovation in the IoT.
Right.
So
good.
That is the high concept of the Cloud Professor.
Very philosophical, and I love that.
Thank you.
And you need to take it further, so it's explain to everybody, in terms of, people in our industry loves things like system block diagram, right? So can you show us, tell us more details about that?
Oh, yes. And speaking of the IoT, it will include hardware, software, and cloud know-how at the same time, which means a little difficult. Cloud Professor can make the IoT learning much easier. So I'm from the BYOC, so for the cloud, we have our own cloud technology, Acer Cloud Technology. For the hardware and software, we cooperate with the very experienced and expert company, something like Arduino and the Gigotoy company. So under this concept, people can easily to learn the IoT by our Cloud Professor.
Yes. Okay, and then how do we really, really realize that what are the further details that students and teachers can really take at and realize that and really have a strong sense and feel about all these new technologies?
Okay, no wonder you are the boss. Always ask the question about the key selling points. So first of all, since we talked about the IoT, we need to figure out how to make people learn the IoT and use the cloud easily.
Yes.
So we have a method or slogan called cloud plug and play.
Plug and play.
So using a USB cable connecting with the developing board and the Cloud Professor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can use your cell phone, tablet, and even a Chromebook to control the hardware via Acer Cloud now.
Right.
How easy it is.
Right, it's really, really revolutionary. We've been seeing all these platforms in the marketplace that teaching or encouraging students and then teacher interactions, but seems that our Cloud Professor is providing more and then essentially end-to-end, right?
Yes, and one more thing. I know one of the selling features won't satisfy our boss. Boss always want more. So the next one. According to the trend of, the hour of the code, now people are crazy about the coding.
Yes.
Even though
Even President Obama is doing that.
Yes. So within our Cloud Professor, there's a function called in-app coding function inside, which means now you can do not just only remote control, but you can also do the coding on your tablet, smartphone, or Chromebook.
So that means for learning for students, learning programming and coding, they no longer you just need to sit in front of a boring monitors and then doing all the simulations.
Yes, but not just see the result from the screen, I mean the coding result. You can do the assembly, play with the modules, hardware with some sensors, and create your own IoT device.
So why don't you just explain to everybody all this stuff, right? So you can really touch them and get your hands dirty and making things in the real world instead of simulating.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
So, yeah. So to sum up, I need to say, we talk about the BIMware again and again. CloudProfessor is a real case of the BIMware because it integrates the hardware, software, cloud, and the courseware together. So we try to make the whole new world to learn, I mean the people to learn the IoT, because something like we have done in PC. We try to make PC easy to learn and everyone can catch up the IoT, the coding.
Okay, that's fantastic. Do you have other materials, I guess?
Oh, no.
But I think there's still something
Yeah, sure.
we haven't finished, right?
Yes, that is all about the CloudProfessor. But before I leave, Robert,
Yeah, that's
I want to continue our Go game. Please come here.
Okay, our Go game.
Yes.
Our Go game.
Okay, gentlemen, Go game is not that easy. Even though I was very busy on my job, I still try to play Go games, Robert. So, Robert?
Yes.
This move.
I thought that's we've been leading this for a while, and now it's your turn, right?
It takes me 2 days to think of the next move. So, here we go.
It takes you 2 days.
Yeah, since you are the boss,
Yes.
you only have 2 minutes to figure out the next move.
Right.
Your turn, Robert.
So probably I'm not smart enough, right? So I'm leveraging, the CloudProfessor helping me out to have the next step, right? And we've been talking about artificial intelligence. Artificial is mine. Intelligence is Acer BYOC.
Oh no! No way!
Now, you ready?
Okay.
Oh, very good, very good.
Time.
Let me think about that. Right. Okay, this one.
Oh. I need to figure out which RD tell you our next business secret.
Right. See how intelligent the BYOC is. Right.
Wow.
You don't even need to think about it.
Okay. No problem. It's my turn, right?
Right.
I think I have a lot of meetings later on, so I probably need to go back to my CloudProfessor business and get more with our region.
No problem. I'll wait for you.
So Robert, see you next time.
Thank you, Gibson. Thank you.